Hi, and wow, this is already the last video in this module. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have the feeling that you learned a few things. I hope you got our main message. I think the main message of this module is that these words human and language really belong together. That language is something very specifically human on the one hand, and on the other hand, that virtually all human beings have language in one form or another. I'm sure that you still have many questions, and hopefully some of these questions will be answered in later modules of this MOOC. There will be other questions which you can already ask now and can start discussing now with each other and with us. For this, you can go to the online forum which we have on our course page. Here you can discuss all kinds of topics which you think are relevant to this MOOC. And as a matter of fact, Martin has already prepared one question for us.
So the question that I'm at this point most interested in finding an answer to is based on something that our informant said. So what I'd like to know is there a linguistic way to really distinguish between what a language is and what a dialect is?
Yeah, right. Yeah, people feel very passionate about this. So some of our informants also have felt very passionate about this question of whether what they speak is a language or a dialect. And I'm sure that also among you there will be many who have this particular question. And the only thing I can say now that this is a question which is difficult to answer from a scientific point of view, and that's because it's partly also a political question. It's also just who decides, who has the power to decide about these issues. But in order to really study this question, I invite you to go to our reading material on our course page. You'll find a lot of interesting things there, which we ask you to read, and that will also give at least a partial answer to your Martin's question. So go there and go to our forum to discuss things there. Well, I hope you also already found the time to do the exercise with our informants and got to know all of them. But let me remind you that we also have a weekly quiz. And if you do the weekly quiz, you will be maximally prepared for the next module. In this next module, we will stop being so completely introductory and we will really move into the language. We will really start studying the language, and we will start from the smallest building blocks of language. What are those smallest building blocks? They are the sounds of human language.